to establish a khilafah state in the Holy Land. They want to transform Israel into a khilafah state. That's why Israel does not describe itself as the Republic of Israel. You notice that? The Pakistanis are proud and happy to have the Republic of Pakistan, and the Republic of Turkey, and the Republic of Algeria. But the Jews are not stupid. No. Muslims are stupid, but not the Jews. The Jews don't describe Israel as a republic because they want Israel to become a khilafah state. In order for Israel to become a khilafah state, it has to be a state in which supreme authority, sovereignty belongs to the Lord God. So you cannot be a khilafah state and also be a member of the United Nations organization with the Security Council sitting on your head. Morris? You can't be a khilafah state and yet be a member state of the International Monetary Fund, which says that what the Lord gave you and made halal or legal, the International Monetary Fund made haram or illegal. Yeah. And all, excuse my language, Morris, I don't know what to do. I don't know why. I can't help it. I can't help it now, but my frustration is so great. I say all the jackasses of the world, excuse my language, all the jackasses of the world will accept the paper money as valid. But when they go into the grave, they'll realize that they've been like a jackass, meaning not using the mental, the brain that the Lord God gave you to ask where this money came from, the International Monetary Fund. Tomorrow, no more paper money. Tomorrow is going to be only digital money, electronic money, and only central banks will issue money. We forget all these banking systems. We don't need banks anymore. The only bank you need now is the central bank. And the central banks of the world under Jewish control. Israeli control. So they control the money of the world. Yeah. So you can't have a khilafah state and yet be a member of the International Monetary Fund. Huh? And yet you call yourself a khilafah state Pakistan? That's what it is. They're Islamic. When you use the word Islamic, what you mean by that, if you don't know, well, let me tell you. If you say you are Islamic, it means that you're claiming to be a khilafah state. If I'm wrong, correct me. If you dare, come on and correct me. So when Iran says the khilafah state, the Islamic Republic of Iran, so, okay, if you're a khilafah state, come on Iran, tell me, how can you be a khilafah state and yet be a member of the IMF? What's wrong with you? But Israel is moving in the direction of becoming a khilafah state. That's what they're doing. So there'll be no power over Israel. None. Israel will not be any member of any IMF, not at all. A member of the UN, no. And I believe that Israel is going to bring back gold and silver coins as money. Yes. And then the jackasses of the world will say, oh yes, this is correct. This is the kind of money we should be using all the time. The jackass will now say. You'll have to excuse my language, Maurice. My frustration is too great because I've been teaching this subject for more than 20 years and no one is listening, especially the scholars of Islam. Nobody is listening. So my frustration is like a voice crying in the wilderness.